Hey, maybe not then. In that case, we'll just have a dart monkey. We'll just put you there for now. Get rid of this. Save up for Silas, and then sell the dart monkey. Get that chance. For the most part, I'm thinking we should be able to keep everything pretty much straight here. We can buy Silas, we can buy either a farm or save up to get this rock out immediately. We're going to be on crunch time a little bit because we've spent some rounds with just this dart monkey now. So yeah, let's keep the dart monkey around and let's just save up for this rock here. Should be able to do that. Cut it a little close here. Pretty sure we need like 2,200 to break even. Well, not to break even, but to progress the mining of rocks, I should say.
Even colder.
Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and buy a farm. We'll set it up the same way that we have been. So top path first is by tier 1, and maybe camo bananas. The dart monkey, I think, is going to make up for the lack of offense that we have here. Or defense? I don't know, it's kind of weird. We always refer to the monkeys as like a defense because we're defending, I don't know, like a monkey city or something like that. But I mean, we're really building an offense, if you think about it, in a way. How does the saying go? They always, a good offense is a good defense, or is it the other way around? A good defense is a good offense. Never remember which one is which. Okay, we're looking good. We have that going. We can save up for regrow bananas, I guess, pretty soon. Oh no, this round is a problem. Fine. Okay, so it's going to be ice monkeys then instead of camo bananas there then. Fair enough. We could also upgrade our dart monkey here. That would make a bit of an impurity, so to speak, but, you know, we gotta do it, we gotta do it. I'm wondering if it'll be a little nicer if we just go ahead and buy the farm first. And I'll take you through why I think that. So, once this rock is broken, we're going to be left with about, what was it, like 2,800, I think it was? Which leaves a little bit of a window between when we break this rock and when we start this one. Which means we're going to get that money a little later, right? Which is fine, because as long as we survive that long, we can get that money. But, I think what could be nice is we take a little bit of that extra time and farm some money from our banana farm here. That way, we do still have to wait a little bit longer to get this thing out here. But we're already collecting money from our banana farm, which means it'll pay out, or it'll pay for itself quicker, and we're going to be able to buy our ice monkeys and their upgrades quickly after we get this thing started. Which is basically my rationale here, so hopefully that makes sense and also works. Only a 3-round difference there, which I don't think is a huge difference, to be honest, when we're worried about, you know, mostly these 2 rocks here and this one maybe if we can make it work, but mainly I'm worried about these 2 rocks up here. Alright, so that'll pay for itself sooner or later. And we can start upgrading an ice monkey. And like usual, we'll go ahead and do cryo cannon first because that'll be the best for us.
Even colder.
Honestly, I'm gonna still keep the dart monkey around. I think he's helping out a lot more than I realize. And do we have the... We might have the means to just go ahead and save up for this, to be honest with you. I'm gonna take a bit of a gamble and say that we're gonna make more than 5,000 before round 40. So we can buy this rock and icicles. Maybe. This is a little expensive. I kind of forgot. Impoppable makes everything really expensive. Maybe not. Worst case scenario, though, we'll buy this first. But we are looking good here. We are looking good. Okay, yeah, I need to hope that we get that much money in about 2 rounds. And not much more than that. Maybe I can set this guy up, but that might be about it. Awesome.
Let's get this one. Feel the bitter cold. That was all.
Sweet. Awesome. Made it work. Alright. So, we've got a few things to worry about now. We do need to set up the rest of our ice monkeys, but let's go ahead and worry about our farm, because that has been helping us a lot, obviously. We'll go ahead and buy both of these upgrades here, and just let that chill out for a bit. And we'll go ahead and set up these monkeys. I am going to set up another monkey right here, and I will tell you why in just a moment. Some of you probably already know why if you're a Silas fan, but I will explain why in just a minute. And at this point we can go ahead and get rid of this dart monkey, as much as it pains me to do so. Alright. Let's go ahead and buy tier 3s for all these guys, and maybe set up another farm if we have enough money. And I think we should be okay to save up for this rock up here once this rock down here is broken. But we do need tier 3s at least to get us through. Alright. So what I'm doing with this 4th ice monkey here is playing to Silas's strengths, essentially. He has a skill at level 13 here that says Ice Monkey tier 5s are cheaper, and you can build a 4th tier 5 of any path. Meaning, we can keep our Absolute Zero, Icicle Impale, and Super Brittle in their usual spots, and then we can add another tier 5 somewhere on the map. And I'm choosing to put it right here, because we can do an Absolute Zero. So they have to cross through this entire stretch of path here before they even reach my other towers. And this monkey will also be in Silas's range, so it'll get some extra buffs off of that as well. Should be pretty strong, all things considered. We just have to wait a while to set it up completely, of course. Okay, I think that's around 50 rocks, so we're just in time based on what we were doing earlier in this map. We should be able to set up another farm pretty safely. What do we want now? We've got our banana farmer completely set up. We've got the farms pretty much all set up. It's gonna be a while, I think, before we can safely buy the tier 3 upgrades here. I suppose we can move on to tier 4. I think Snowstorm's gonna be our best bet for that. Yo, what's up? What's up, Morsax? How you doing? We are currently working through Black Borders, and we're doing the newest map right now. We're on Impoppable, and this is probably going to take us to the end of the stream, so once we're done with this, I'll probably sign out for the day. Okay, we've got our Snowstorm up there, we've got Embrittlement. How much longer do we have on you? 4 more rounds. Okay. What do we need to take out this rock here? We're gonna need 50,000, and you're gonna give us 37, so we need an extra 13 on top of that. Okay, let's go ahead and buy Banana Plantation. Let's buy one of them. Get that going. And let's set this guy up. We're going to be stretching our money thin. I think we need the extra tier 4 for sure. And we should be able to save up 13,000 fairly easily before round 70. I think was our rough goal to get this rock out of here. So we're making good time. Great. You can buy Silas right now, but you never use the Ice Monkey. I mean, if you never use the Ice Monkey, then I would wait. I would spend your money somewhere else for now. But yeah, he is worth it. I've been enjoying setting up some Ice Monkey games with him. His later levels are pretty strong. They buff the Ice Monkeys quite a lot. You have to get there is the thing. Kind of have to micro a lot to get there, but to be honest, I think it's a little fun to do that. I'm not usually into micro all that much, but I don't know, it feels a little more fun with Silas than most other monkeys. Okay, we're still making good time. We need another 6,000 here to get this rock out of the way. We can start upgrading our farms even more and start investing in these tier 5s. By that point, I think Silas will probably be level 13, so everything will be a little bit cheaper. Very nice for us. I'm seeing he can melt normal balloons, but has difficulty on mobs. Yeah, pretty much. He's great in the early game. He can take care of most of the early game by himself. But by the time he gets around like 30 to 40, he starts to struggle, and he definitely cannot pop a mob on his own. At least not until way later, when he's level like, I don't know, like 16 and up. There's our 50,000. See that in 10 more rounds. Silas does need some more time until he's round or level 13. I was about to say 30, but I mean 13. But we do need some more time until we can afford these tier 5s anyways, so that works out. There's our plantation. And now I would say we should spend our next chunk of money on absolute zero. Icicle Impale and then Super Brittle are going to be too expensive right now. Let's see, how much can I sell these for? It's going to be about 1,100 or 11,000. I mean to say, sorry. 11,000 for both of these. So we can get up to 10,000 and then sell those farms. That will probably do. We're starting to struggle a bit here. We are still making great time here, though, so not too worried about it. Okay, there's our 10,000. Let's go ahead and sell these. Let's make this guy our first absolute zero. There we go. And we'll go ahead and rebuild our farms back up, because we do still need those. We should be okay. That'll be our insurance, basically. Do I have Rosalia? Rosalia. I still don't know how to say her name. Yes, I do. She's not my favorite hero. I like her. I haven't used her in a while. I did use her the other day off camera. And she was doing pretty good work for me, but I don't know, I don't think I've really found out how to really make great use of her. I don't know. She's just a little lackluster in my opinion, but I still like her. I'll use her every once in a while. We'll be done in 2 rounds, and we're gonna need 28,000 by round 80. I don't know if that'll happen. We're barely scrounging around right now. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna save up that much money by round 80, so let's go ahead and just spend it once we get it. We'll spend it on farms and tier 3s. Tier 5s, sorry. Farms and tier 5s. She seems like she needs a ton of moving around just to make her work. Yeah, that was one of my issues. Because her workshop has such a huge range, which I get. Kind of, because part of her thing is that she gives discounts to the helicopter and the plane. So, you know, if you put those towers next to Rosalia, they kind of need that big range in order to fit in her discount range, you know what I mean? So I get that, but she doesn't share that same range, which sucks. So yeah, she needs to be moved around a lot. The fact that she has 2 different weapons that each have, like, their own unique weaknesses. So you need to switch the weapons out a lot, too. I don't know, it's just a lot. A lot to worry about. Okay. We're looking pretty good again now that we have Icicle Impale, and now we've brought our farms back up. Got a couple of research facilities now. Or at least we're about to. Alright, so now I don't think we're really worried about too much. Just need to save up for our tier 5s. And I guess just get through the rest of the game. And see what other kind of tower we might want to buy to take care of round 100. Because again, I don't know if these guys can do that all by themselves. Got another half hour, but we still do have 20 rounds. So again, I wouldn't be surprised if those few rounds take that long. We made it work though. I wasn't sure if we were gonna pull it off, but we made it work. Wasn't too bad at all, really. Go ahead and buy Super Brittle when we have enough money. Just so we know that we have it, so we don't have to worry about it. And then we'll save up for that last absolute zero. And for the bad, I'm thinking... Again, if these guys can't do it by themselves, which they probably can't, because we're not going to get a lot of damage on that thing until it already is like halfway through the map. So a sniper could work. We can get Cripple Mob. That would work out just fine. We could get maybe like a Glaive Lord. We haven't used that in a while. A Glaive Lord. Maybe a Gunslinger. Desperado. I always say Gunslinger. Desperado. Desperado. Something like that. Should have plenty of money by then. Plus we can sell these for another 44,000 apparently. So we can buy just about anything that we need. Yeah, if you're on the fence about buying Silas, this should be a good demonstration for you. The games take forever, but they'll get done. They'll get taken care of for sure. Bomb shooter, submarine. Oh yeah, yeah.